What's going on, world? My two Satoshis back with another quick video. Today I want to talk about SundaeSwap and the fees that I see associated with trading on here. I just kind of wanted to bring this attention to or kind of ask for feedback from the community, my Cardano holders, and people who are in the space. I know everyone was excited for SundaeSwap to come out, but is it just me, or when you go to do transactions on here, I know it's slow. I did this transaction probably about 30 minutes ago and it's still pending. I know there's a lot of market congestion, so I'm not complaining. I just have a question. Because I noticed that when you do a transaction on SundaeSwap, there are some fees that are quite interesting. So I see a 2.5 ADA scooper processing fee, a $2 deposit fee that when you scroll over and you look at the tooltip, it says that it's a small ADA deposit that you'll get back when your order is processed or canceled. So that means that the fee is probably around 2.5 plus there's an ADA transaction fee, which is very small also. So my question is that too much? Because when I go over to MuesliSwap and I do a transaction, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. I notice when I go to place an order, let's say I wanted to buy 10 Sundae, it says that I'll pay 10.95 ADA, which comes out to be, just basically 1 ADA for a transaction to do one similar to what I'm doing over on SundaeSwap. And at first I didn't want to say anything because I looked at this during the test net phase and I noticed the fees. I just didn't say anything because I didn't want to, spread any fear, uncertainty, and doubt, as they say, or just not know that if it was going to be the same when the actual version came out as opposed to the test net. I wasn't sure if it was going to change or go down or whatever. So I just kind of waited. That's why I didn't do a video on SundaeSwap, and I kind of went through and introduce you guys to a lot of the NFTs, some of the other things going on in the space, because I wanted to give it time. But now that it's out, I just wanted to see if those fees would still be there. Now, I processed a transaction, like I said, 30 minutes ago, and it's awfully slow. And you add on top of that, the fees associated with it. Was the hype really everything that you thought it would be? I'm asking questions now. I'm not saying whether or not it is or not. I'm asking questions. I want you guys to sign off in the comment section and tell me, what are you seeing? Did you do transactions and it still took 3-4 hours or hour or two? Because if it's real slow like that, then networks like Matic, Luna, Phantom, they seem more attractive than a slow network that it's going to cost you $4 or $5 a transaction. We all know that Matic it has its problems, but it's really, really cheap. And it's not as slow as this. Yes, it does have problems sometimes. I use the tech. That's why I make my videos like this, so you guys can see me actually on screen doing things. And instead of just making a hype video, I want to talk about and do things from a standpoint of I'm using it so I can see what it's doing. And, I just want to give you guys an honest opinion. So tell me in the comment section, guys, have you noticed how slow it is? I know there's a lot of market congestion and the fees just seem like MuesliSwap's, even Adax Pro. It's a 0.1 percentage fee. I'm not sure if you can see how big on your screen. I placed some orders and it was only 0.1%. That's a lot cheaper. MuesliSwap, as you can see right here, I'm not going to do this order. I just wanted to see what fees came up because I noticed when I covered the first time, I was looking at the fees and I was like, that's interesting. It's not that high. 1 ADA for a transaction. Okay, I'll pay that. But when it comes to 3-4 ADA, and you have to think about this. I'm looking at ADA of the growth of where it's going to go. If you use Ethereum, you know how high the fees are. And if this is going to grow exponentially, let's say ADA goes to $10, $20, $30, yeah, you got to do a transaction for 2.5 or 3 ADA. That's going to add up really quickly, and it's not going to be an attractive alternative to Ethereum. That's just my opinion. So I just want to kind of do this video. I was looking at the fees, and I want to go over and see what I paid on Adax, which, like I said, 0.1% is just that's way more attractive. I can go with that. MuesliSwap. I'm only, like I said, I only did this for 10 ADA. Just wanted to see. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Even on MuesliSwap, if I go up and I want to buy 100 Sundae, I would pay 90.6. So let's say I wanted to buy 100, I would get 100, and I'd pay about 90 ADA. And it says it contains a 0.6 matching fee and a deposit of 1.5 ADA, which will be returned on match. So that means you just really pay 0.6 ADA. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me what you guys are seeing. Just a quick video just to kind of go over what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to spread any FUD or be negative, but just pretty interested in the hype that was associated around SundaeSwap and what I actually see happening. And the speed, it leaves a lot to be desired. So I went over to the MuesliSwap Twitter space, and they had a tweet. It said yesterday, this was on January 21st, around 2:30 a.m. So not that long ago, about 3 hours ago. They released a tweet and said, yesterday evening, the Cardano network was flooded with requests. We discussed some of the consequences below. They say the second point they made was matchings were filled on average. Now, hold on, let me put this in there. They say we will improve indication of submitted but pending orders. Matchings were filled on average in less than 10 minutes. They say the launch of SundaeSwap led to a flood of swap transactions from around, 2145 UTC. This filled up the mempool queue of the network, leading to transactions waiting several minutes to get included on the chain after submission. They said our website only takes into account whether a transaction has been submitted, but not whether it has been included on the chain. This needs to be improved. In the meantime, users can check the transaction history of their wallet. It contains all necessary place orders. Fourth point, eventually the queue was full and users could not submit orders or send transactions without having to retry several times. That's what I had to do with SundaeSwap. I had to literally do it 4 times to even get that transaction to go through, and I only did it for a small amount. I mean, I only did like, 5? I don't know. It was real small, 5 ADAs, something like that. Maybe I actually put the order in for like 5 or 6 ADAs, and it wound up coming out to about 11 altogether with fees and everything. Okay, so let me keep going. So they said number 5, nonetheless, the decentralized matchmakers operating on our SC proved to be resilient to congestion. Not sure what SC stands for, I'm sorry. Matching orders were filled within a few minutes. Then they said number 6, we are glad to see our protocol withstand congestion in a high transaction volume. We have noticed our overall increased traffic, also interaction of wallets with both the Sundae protocol and our DEX. Glad to be a part of the journey. Someone says here, I had thought that you guys would get somewhat left behind if Sundae goes live, and after a week or so, run smoothly. But after seeing the fees on Sundae last night, especially the 2.5 ADA scooper fee, well, let's just say that I will continue looking on MuesliSwap first. And then someone said they don't get enough credit. It's worked flawlessly every time I've used it. And then, someone said, please improve your user experience, please. And they said, yep, do this and you'll fly. I'm just kind of interested to see what you guys' thoughts on the matter is, and just kind of get a little bit of feedback so that, as I keep doing my videos, I could just kind of cover what you guys are going through. I kind of felt like this is something that was going to be happening, especially all the FUD that I saw from, let's say, rival chains before Cardano actually launched some of their DEXs. A lot of people were saying that what they can't do, what you can't do with the UTXO model, and things of that nature, how slow it's going to be. And for Sundae to actually launch and it have the fees that it does, just kind of interesting. So I'm sure they'll work it out. It's only a tech problem. You know, these guys work hard, and from what I can see, they got some of the best developers on that side. Not saying they are the best, but they have some of the best that work on the Cardano network, from Mailed to SundaeSwap, Adax, and all the other all the other protocols. I'm really excited to see what Ray Wallet, what the Ray ecosystem is able to do, and when they're going to come out. And I'll keep you guys informed on that. But what do I know, guys? I'm just giving my 2 Satoshis on the matter. Let me know what you guys think, and we're out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine. Heart of mine.
Check the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember,